Be me, 26, working soul-crushing corporate job, marketing department filled with basic bitches and Chad bros. Every day is Groundhog Day of meetings and spreadsheets. There's this one girl in accounting department, sits in corner cubicle away from everyone else, always wears oversized cardigans and thick glasses, never talks during meetings, just takes notes quietly, eating lunch alone every single day, reading books while everyone else gossips. Name is Claire, and she's basically office ghost. Most people forget she even exists. But something about her intrigues me. Maybe it's because she doesn't give a shit about office drama. While Karen from HR complains about printer again, Claire just minds her own business, doing actual work like responsible adult. Decide to finally talk to her. Walk over to her desk during lunch break. She's reading some thick-ass book. Hey Claire, what you reading? She looks up startled like deer in headlights. Oh, it's just philosophy book. Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil. Holy shit, she reads actual books, not 50 Shades or self-help garbage. That's pretty heavy reading for lunch. She blushes and looks down. Sorry, I know it's weird. Weird? That's badass. Most people here can barely read emails. She actually smiles at that. Small victory. Start making excuse to walk by her desk. Notice she always has different book. Dostoevsky, Camus, Orwell. Girl has taste in literature. Meanwhile, Brad from sales reading Sports Illustrated and thinking he's intellectual. Few weeks of small talk. Claire starts opening up slightly. Turns out she's hilariously sarcastic. Just keeps it hidden from everyone. How was the team building exercise? Oh, just what every introvert dreams of. Forced interaction and trust falls. Truly the pinnacle of human experience. Deadpan delivery kills me every time. Start eating lunch together occasionally. Claire transforms completely when comfortable. Goes from quiet mouse to witty commentator. Did you see Janet's presentation? She used Comic Sans font, unironically. I think that's grounds for termination. Geneva Convention probably covers that. Realize Claire is funniest person in office. Just hiding her power level. Office party happens. Mandatory attendance. Claire shows up in same cardigan. Stands in corner looking miserable. Brad starts hitting on her, obviously drunk. Hey, bookworm, want to dance? Claire looks at him with dead eyes. I'd rather stick my hand in blender. But thanks for asking. Brad walks away confused. I'm dying laughing in corner. Damn, Claire, that was brutal. He deserved it. Guy's been making weird comments for months. Thought tonight was good time to shut it down. Respect level increasing. Few more drinks and Claire loosens up. Starts absolutely roasting everyone. Karen thinks crystals cure her anxiety, but her real problem is personality. Janet bought BMW she can't afford to compensate for lack of substance. And don't get me started on Todd's toupee. That thing has its own zip code. Holy shit, she's savage. Been observing everyone silently, building comedy material for months. Claire is basically stealth comedian. Start hanging out outside work. Coffee dates turn into deep conversations about books, philosophy, life, but also ridiculous observations about people and society. Why do people say living the dream when they're obviously miserable? It's like saying I love cancer while getting chemotherapy. Her analogies are incredible. Weird mix of intellectual and absurd. Taking walk through downtown, past guy doing street mime. Claire stops and watches seriously. You know what's funny about mimes? They're trapped in imaginary box, but we're all trapped in real ones, called society, mortgages, and expectations. At least his box is honest. Profound and ridiculous simultaneously. Start developing feelings hard. Claire is everything I want, smart, funny, genuine, doesn't give a fuck about superficial stuff, but too chicken to make move. What if she just sees me as friend? What if I ruin good thing? Overthinking like usual. Friday afternoon at office. Boss announces mandatory overtime. Everyone groans and complains. Claire just sighs and keeps working. This is some bullshit, I mutter. Claire looks up with mischievous grin. You know what this situation needs? Pulls out phone and starts playing music. It's fucking Giorno's theme from JoJo. Claire, what are you doing? Giving myself main character energy. To deal with this corporate hell. Starts typing on keyboard dramatically, in rhythm with music. I, Claire Giovanna, have a dream. To finish these spreadsheets and go home to my cat. Can't stop laughing. Other people staring, but she doesn't care. Claire, you're insane. Insane? Or genius? There's thin line between both, and I crossed it months ago. That moment I knew, had to tell her how I felt. After work, walk her to car. Claire, can I ask you something? Sure, but if it's about quarterly reports, I might have to kill you. It's not about work. Take deep breath. Would you want to go on actual date? Like dinner, not just coffee? She stops walking and stares. You want to date me? The weird girl who quotes philosophy and makes JoJo references at work, especially because of that stuff. You're incredible, Claire. You're funny, smart, genuine, and you don't take any shit. That's fucking attractive. She blushes hard. I thought you were just being nice because you felt sorry for me. Sorry for you? Are you kidding? You're most interesting person here. Everyone else is boring as hell. You actually have personality. First date at nice restaurant. Claire shows up in dress instead of cardigan, looks absolutely stunning, but still has same sarcastic energy. Waiter tries to upsell expensive wine. Sir, might I suggest our finest vintage? Claire interrupts. Might I suggest you stop trying to bankrupt my date? We'll take house wine and your finest attitude adjustment. Waiter walks away defeated. Claire, you can't just destroy people. Watch me. It's my hidden talent, along with spreadsheet optimization and cat herding. Conversation flows naturally, from work complaints to life goals. Turns out Claire has plans, wants to write comedy eventually, been observing office idiots for material, could write entire season, based on Karen's crystal collection alone. What about Brad's pickup lines? That's horror genre, not comedy. Might traumatize audience. 6 months later, we're official. Claire meets my friends. They expect quiet bookworm, get stand-up comedian instead. So you work in accounting. Yeah, I count money that other people earned while slowly dying inside bin. It's very fulfilling, like watching paint dry, but with more existential crisis. My friends love her immediately, especially when she starts into doing impressions of coworkers. This is Karen discovering printer jam. Proceeds to act out dramatic breakdown over basic technical problem. And this is Todd realizing his toupee is crooked, mimes adjusting invisible hairpiece while maintaining eye contact, everyone dying laughing. Claire performing like professional. Year later, we move in together. Claire's apartment is perfect. Wall-to-wall books. Cat named Dostoevsky. You named your cat after Russian author. Seemed appropriate. He's moody, philosophical, and judges everyone silently. Basically, feline intellectual. Living with Claire is adventure. Never know what she'll say next. Making breakfast together. You know what's weird about eggs? They're chicken periods. But we eat them anyway. Humans are strange species. We're basically food perverts. Claire, it's 7 a.m. Too early for existential breakfast talk. It's never too early for truth, especially uncomfortable truth. Propose after 2 years. Take her to bookstore where we had coffee dates. Get down on knee between philosophy section. Claire, will you marry me? And continue roasting humanity together. She stares at ring, then at me. You want to legally bind yourself to someone who quotes Nietzsche during romantic moments, especially for that reason. You're my favorite weirdo. She starts crying and laughing. Yes, you beautiful disaster. Let's get married and traumatize people together. Wedding planning is hilarious. Claire has opinions about everything. Why do wedding dresses cost more than decent used car? It's fabric, not magic. And why do people throw rice? What did rice ever do to deserve such treatment? Wedding day arrives. Claire walks down aisle, looking absolutely radiant, but still makes faces at distant relatives who don't get her humor. During vows, she goes off script. I promise to love you, even when you leave dishes. In sync like Savage. And to share my sarcasm, but not my books. Because boundaries matter. Honeymoon in Paris. Claire critiques everything. The Mona Lisa is smaller than my disappointment. In French customer service. But the wine makes up for it. Slightly. Even jet-lagged and grumpy, she's hilarious. Finds humor in everything, especially travel disasters. 5 years married now. Claire still works in accounting, but writing comedy on side, performs at local open mic nights. Kills every time. Material mostly about office life and married couple dynamics. My husband thinks he's funny, but I'm the one with timing. He's more like warm-up act for my actual entertainment. Audience loves her brutal honesty about domestic life. Sitting in audience watching, woman I thought was shy introvert, Commanding stage like professional, realize how lucky I am. Found someone who gets my humor and exceeds it completely. Claire notices me watching, dedicates next joke to me. My husband fell in love with quiet office girl. Joke's on him. I was never quiet, just selective about audience. Now he's stuck with me, and my opinions about everything. Couldn't be happier being stuck with funniest person I know who happened to be hiding in accounting department. Being introvert doesn't mean boring. Sometimes means you're just waiting for right person to appreciate your particular brand of chaos. Be me, 24, autistic but high functioning, work at tech startup, doing coding stuff. There's this girl, Amber, who works in customer service. Short red hair, freckles, always wearing band t-shirts, catches her humming video game music at her desk. Is that the Zelda overworld theme? She spins around in chair excited. Holy shit, someone actually recognized it. Most people think I'm just making weird noises. Autism powers activate, start info dumping about Zelda. Expect her to get bored and walk away. Instead, she matches my energy completely. Did you know Ocarina of Time almost had voice acting? But Miyamoto thought it would ruin the mystery. Also, Epona's Gallop is synced to Dvorak's Symphony. We talk for 20 minutes about game trivia, realize Amber is also on Spectrum, but way better at masking than me. Want to hang out sometime? Like actual date, not just work conversations. She grins and does little happy dance. Yes, absolutely when. How about Friday night? We could do something fun and nerdy. Plan elaborate late night date. Mini golf, arcade, 24-hour diner. Places where we can be weird together without normies judging our energy levels. Friday arrives and pick her up at 9 p.m. Amber wearing Mario t-shirt and ripped jeans. Ready for adventure, she announces, bouncing on her toes with excitement. First stop is Cosmic Mini Golf, blacklight course with neon obstacles. Amber takes it way too seriously. Okay, this windmill rotates every 3.7 seconds. If I hit at 45-degree angle, accounting for surface friction, should be hole in one. Proceeds to miss completely. Ball ricochets off 3 walls. Well, that was unexpected. Physics betrayed me. My turn, and somehow get lucky shot. Amber cheers like I won Olympics. That was incredible. Teach me your ways, master. Does exaggerated bow. Other couples staring, but we don't care. Having too much fun being ourselves. Next hole has pirate ship obstacle. Amber starts doing pirate voice. Matey, you best be careful. These waters be treacherous. Many a golf ball has been lost. To Davy Jones's locker. Commits fully to character. Talking like pirate rest of course. Shiver me timbers that be fine shot. You have skills of seasoned sailor. By end of course, we're both making up elaborate backstories for each hole, the Dragon Guard's ancient treasure. Only chosen one can claim it, but beware the curse of bogey. Head to arcade next. Place is mostly empty at 11 p.m., perfect for uninterrupted gaming. Amber makes beeline for Dance Revolution. Prepare to witness greatness. Selects expert difficulty. Starts absolutely destroying song, feet moving like lightning, hitting every beat perfectly. Small crowd gathers to watch. Amber in complete flow state. Song ends with perfect score. Does victory pose, arms raised. Bow before your dancing queen. Crowd actually applauds. Feel proud as hell. My date is arcade goddess. Try dance game myself. Immediately fail on easy mode. Amber cheers anyway. You tried your best. That's what matters. Plus, your flailing was entertaining. Move to fighting games. Amber picks obscure character, starts explaining frame data. This move has 8 frame startup, but 15 frame recovery. So if you block, you get punish. Proceeds to combo me into oblivion while providing commentary. See, that was cross up. Messed with your inputs. Classic mind game technique. Getting bodied but having blast, Amber makes everything fun. Even losing feels like winning. Midnight approaches. Head to 24-hour diner. Classic American spot. Red booths and neon signs. Order ridiculous amounts of food. Amber gets chocolate chip pancakes. Breakfast food hits different at night. It's like secret meal that normal people don't know about. Watching her eat is adorable. Makes happy noises at good bites. This syrup is perfect. Not too sweet, not too plain. Goldilocks level syrup. Conversation flows naturally. Talking about games, shows, interests. Amber knows obscure anime, references I thought nobody got. Did you watch Serial Experiments Lane? That show broke my brain. In best possible way. Psychological horror meets cyberpunk. Plus, protagonist is autistic coded. Definitely relatable. Realize we have identical taste in weird niche entertainment, like finding missing piece of puzzle. Conversation gets deeper. Talking about childhood experiences, being different from other kids. I used to organize my toys by color and size every night. Parents thought it was OCD, but it just felt right. Amber nods understanding. I memorized Pokemon stats for every single one, including hidden abilities. Other kids thought I was freak, but numbers made sense. People didn't. Sharing trauma bonding moments about not fitting in, being too intense about interests, having meltdowns in public. Remember stimming in class. Teacher kept telling me stop, but I couldn't focus without it. Felt like torture. Amber's expression changes, becomes more serious. Yeah, school was hell, but home wasn't better. Story takes darker turn. Amber starts talking slower. My parents never understood. Thought autism meant broken. Kept trying to fix me. Therapy, medication, punishments. Nothing worked, obviously, because nothing was wrong. Voice getting quieter. Can tell this is hard topic. They gave up when I turned 16. Said I was too much work. Dropped me at group home. Never came back. Holy shit. Reach across table instinctively. Amber, that's horrible. No kid deserves that. She's staring at her pancakes, trying not to cry. Been on my own since then. Aging out of system at 18. Working random jobs. Trying to figure out life. Without any family support. Heartbreaking for her. Want to say something helpful, but words feel inadequate. That's why I'm weird about dating. Scared people will leave when they see real me. The broken parts. The trauma responses and the way I shut down sometimes. Tears starting to fall. Amber wiping eyes quickly. Sorry for dumping this on you. Ruining good date. With my sob story, and you're not ruining anything. Thank you for trusting me. With something so personal. Amber looks up surprised. Most people run away when they hear about my past. Think I'm damaged goods. You're not damaged. You're survivor. Strongest person I know. Building life from nothing. That's incredible. More tears flowing now. Amber trying to hold it together, but years of pain coming out. Get up and slide into her booth. Put arm around her shoulders. It's okay to cry. You're safe here. Amber collapses against me, sobbing into my shirt. I'm so tired of being alone. Tired of pretending I'm fine. Tired of people leaving. Hold her tighter. Feel her shaking. Please don't leave me. Voice muffled and desperate. Please don't abandon me too. Everyone always leaves. I can't handle it again. Stroke her hair gently. I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me now. Whether you like it or not. Amber laughs through tears. Even after hearing all that. Especially after hearing all that. You think I'd let awesome girlfriend get away because of trauma. That wasn't even your fault. She pulls back to look at me, eyes red and puffy, but smiling slightly. Girlfriend, huh? If you want to be. After this disaster of confession, best disaster ever, wouldn't change anything. Amber hugs me again, tighter this time. Thank you for staying. Thank you for seeing me. Not just the broken parts, but all of me. Sit there holding her, an empty diner at 2 a.m., fluorescent lights humming, coffee getting cold, but feeling more connected than ever before. We should probably go. Staff wants to close section. Amber nods and wipes face. Sorry for crying all over you. Anytime you need to. I've got waterproof shoulders. She giggles at stupid joke. See, this is why I like you. Terrible puns in serious moments. Drive her home in comfortable silence. Amber holding my hand, thumb tracing circles on palm. Tonight was perfect. Even the crying part. Felt good to tell someone. Felt good to be trusted. Walk her to apartment door. Amber turns around nervous. So this is second date material. Or did I scare you off? Definitely second date material. And third and fourth. Assuming you can handle my Pokemon trivia obsession. Amber grins wide. Bring it on, nerd boy. I'll destroy you with facts. Lean in for goodnight kiss. Soft and sweet. Amber pulls me closer. Thank you for tonight. For everything. Thank you for trusting me. with your story. Watch her go inside safely, drive home with huge smile, thinking about Amber, her laugh, her tears, her incredible strength, how she survived everything, and still managed to be funniest, sweetest person. Text her when I get home. Had amazing time tonight. Can't wait to see you Monday. She responds immediately. Me too. Thanks for not running away. From my emotional baggage. Your baggage matches mine perfectly. We're like matched luggage set. She sends laughing emojis. Terrible pun, but I love it. Get some sleep. Dream about high scores and perfect pancakes. Lying in bed thinking about how dates started fun, ended with deep connection. Amber trusted me with her biggest vulnerability. Not taking that lightly. Going to prove. Not everyone leaves. Some people stay and fight alongside you against whatever comes next.